Greetings all and welcome to Vulpecula Media. I've been on a total Witcher binge recently. I rewatched the first season of the Netflix series. I've just started reading the books again, and I am just at the very tail end of completing everything in Toussaint in Blood and Wine. Hopefully, I'll be moving into doing a New Game Plus, which I will put the playthroughs of onto here. I thought first I'd start with introducing you to my character build. So here it is. Inventory first. We got a Toussaint Knight steel sword. Best steel sword in the game, really. I mean, there's arguments there, but it is the best. So far as just plain damage and perks. We've got Erendite. Because Erendite. We've got a Grandmaster feline armor set. All the bits. Including crossbow. For decoctions, we've got the Ekimara decoction. So damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality. Echidna. Performing actions that consume stamina regenerates vitality. And Katakan for increased critical hit chance. For bombs, we've got Samum. Because it blinds just about everything. I knocked a Slizzard out of the sky with it once. I did have Moon Dust, but actually my sign intensity is good enough that I can just cast Earden, even though I've not got any extra stuff on it. And then we've got Superior Northern Wind, my favourite bomb in the game. Just freeze them. Just freeze them up, and then you can rend through their faces, which I will show you now. I won't actually show you, but I'll tell you about it. So, the build, I don't know if you can tell, is pretty combat focused. So, we've got Muscle Memory, fast attack damage increased by 25%. Strength training, strong attack damage increased by 25%. Precise Blows, increased chance of landing a fast attack critical hit by 10% and fast attack critical damage by 75%. Crushing Blows, likewise, but for strong attacks this time. Whirl, a spinning attack that strikes all foes in the surrounding area. And Rend, deals additional damage in proportion to the stamina consumed, ignores enemy defense, and increases critical hit chance by 50. Adrenaline points increase total damage by 33%. Then we've got Resolve, adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 100%. Undying, when vitality reaches 0, it will be restored with a bonus of 100%. Requires at least one adrenaline point, which will be consumed. And Razor Focus. Instantly gain 1 adrenaline point when entering combat. The adrenaline points generated by sword blows are increased by 25%. Lastly, we have Sunder Armor. It reduces enemy damage resistance by 25%. We have Delusion for quality of life and extra experience, and also for stunning people at a distance. And Cat School Techniques, each piece of light armor increases critical hit damage by 25% and fast attack damage by 5%. So that's 100% and 20% respectively. So the crux and gist of this is we dish out hard damage. That's what we want. I'll bring up the stats here. So consistently high damage is the crux and gist of this build. And it is the bread and butter of it. You are going to be ducking, weaving, dodging and dancing. Glass cannon vitality, really. Sign intensity starts really low. I do use signs with this, and you can use signs with this. But yeah, sign intensity starts really low. Until you get into the mutation aspect of it. Euphoria, each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by swords and sign intensity by 0.75%. Excuse me. To a maximum of 200%. And I've got heightened tolerance and acquired tolerance booted in there, just so that I can chug down those potions and decoctions without really worrying about it, and feed that euphoria. So I'll show you now, right? If I just bring up those stats again. So here you go. And if I take another peek there, we've nearly 6,000 on our silver sword, close to 4,500 on the steel sword, and 186% sign intensity. So that means that you are guaranteed to stagger with Ard, you are guaranteed to burn with Igni. You can reduce damage using Quen by 500. Earden's slowing people down by 35%. I think it maxes out at 42. And it lasts nearly half a minute. And Axie's giving you 15 seconds of just your enemies standing around looking dumb. So that is my build, guys. Hopefully you'll see it in action in New Game Plus playthrough sometime soon. Thanks for checking in. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you disliked it, please tell me why. And if you want to see more, subscribe, because there's gonna be more. Cheers.